So when I created this idea of launching an intimate event, no, I always considered the longevity of the program, especially when it's a conference type event like this. So at Neighbors, Friends, Family, we're gonna have a super genuine conversation, like a straightforward conversation. So I hope you guys are ready to be called out in a good way and just speak your mind. No, so that's how we're gonna do it today. So as a creator myself, in my mind, I always thought that it is a huge responsibility to make something and then involve other people and other brands, like what we're doing right now. No? So until today, and I mean, everything I do, I treat it as if millions of people are watching and waiting for my product to be offered to them. That has been my mindset. So in that situation, I always accept the challenge of being the new mover and shaker of my generation. I mean, if ever my idea gets really passed through maybe thousands of people, or even, I don't know, just thinking crazy, millions of people, that should be the case. No, I will be a mover and shaker of my generation, and that has been my mindset ever since. So our first topic is taking the challenge of being the new movers and shakers of our generation. So I want to first hear your thoughts, Cholo, because I was honestly one of the people growing up. I mean, kung meron pa dito, like sila kami nila Keith, I mean, we were one of the people growing up being involved by what you've done so far, because Kings of the Court really carried one of the biggest local basketball communities, which I am part of in my eyes. Cholo?
Mahirap naman ang tanong na yan. Tsaka parang mo naman sinabing ako pinakamatanda dito. Well, ano naman parang when I started kasi Kings of the Court kasi it's like everyone else, it's my passion naman basketball and how I will use that passion to disrupting something na wala pa, which is in our case, getting those highlights, getting those recognition, nangyayari lang sa UAAP, PBA, or the NBA. So my passion was really video editing when I started. Because my degree wasn't in MMA or what, sa advertising ako, but I wasn't good in Photoshop or whatnot. Lahat, ginagawa ko lang, movie maker pa nga ako dati. Pero I used that passion into making something that was not yet available in the public, which was Weekend Warriors recreational level, doing something for that. So now na at least nakilala siya, it was, I think, the consistency in sticking to the brand kung bakit siya na-maintain until now. So even if we branched out to a clothing, the same principles that we did, in which we stuck to the brand and always making sure na nagdi-disrupt kami, that's the key. So my responsibility now, I wouldn't say it's my responsibility, pero siguro motivating people to be consistent. So for example, things don't go their way, or for example, there's sa clothing, there's a release na hindi nag-hit. Hindi dapat mag-stop. Take it as a challenge to improve, do better on the next release. So usually kasi I have creatives kasi under me na minsan parang mabilis mawala yung passion nila in doing something if things don't go as well. So what I always tell them na for every failure, for every expectations that are not met, you should take it as a challenge to improve yourself. Kasi I always believe in the podium talk na yung failures mo will be the one na sasabihin mo in front of the thousands of people when you speak in front of them. So ako, I had many failures. You would only see the surface level of the brand that I built na lumalaki, ganyan. Pero sobrang dami kong pinagdaanan. As in, rock bottom, pero hindi nakikita ng public. What I always see is always the growth, it's always the kasi I never stop. Parang ganun. I hope it helped.
All right. I also want to hear Kiefer's thoughts. So far, Kiefer's community, you're currently building your community, and it's actually getting crazy now. Well, in a good way, crazy in a good way. I want to hear I want to hear what's going on in your mind if we tell you na you are actually one of the new movers and shakers of our generation. I mean, seeing the community that you are in, that you're building, talk about Blank Six as a whole, as well as your community, and of course, syempre, your responsibility in taking care of what you are building right now.
Thank you for the wonderful question, sir. Siguro so kasi sa Blank Six, actually, same with KOTC, I started the brand as a passion brand, as a passion project. Actually, ni-start ko siya during nung working pa tayo sa company. So, medyo risky yung start ng Blank Six since maraming brands like yung Free Natives, one of the brands that inspired Blank Six. Kasi since college 4 has been inviting me to ano tawag dito, parang mag-join sa Free Natives and kung ano may activities meron. So parang from there nakakuha ko ng inspiration. Why not try ko naman something for me to share my passion with everyone. Sa POV ko kasi hindi pa ganun hindi ko pa naabot yung goal ng Blank Six as a whole kasi I see the brand as a brotherhood. So from nothing, 'di ba? I started the brand from nothing and now becoming into something. So medyo happy ako dun sa way kung paano namin nataguyod nila Bong and Allen yung brand so far.
That's really, I mean, that's really cool because, you know, it's kind of new for me to hear na like you treat your community as a brotherhood. So, syempre, as you mentioned, no, about Blank Six, I'm gonna pass it to Bong and Allen naman kasi syempre connected kayong tatlo eh. So, Bong and Allen, they're actually part of Blank Six somewhat, no. And these three guys whom I've been hanging out for most of the time, they created their own collaborative brand called SINULABS. And some of you guys aren't aware yet, no, of what SINULABS is all about, so which is really exciting. I also want to hear from you guys because in my eyes, SINULABS is part of the new spectrum of products, which makes it a big responsibility as well for generations to come, no? So talk about your brand, on what it does, and of course, we also want to hear your point of view on the topic. Sige, Bong and Allen, I'm not sure who would go first.
For SINULABS, we're one of the few brands na started the custom rug here locally. So, yeah, so ngayon, you can see na sobrang dami na rin na gumagawa. Pero, we're proud na na things we do is uniqueness namin, aside from dun sa mga ibang brands, is magandang quality. And of course, naka-anchor yung mismong brand namin sa current na hype market. Siyempre, dahil nag-boom ang hype market ever since the pandemic. So, number one, yung rugs, naging staple siya kasi parang everyone's at home. So, siyempre, parang, well, homebodies vibe. So, pero hype na version, you know. And for sure, lahat naman tayo dito aware dun sa streetwear culture and yung hype culture for everyone. So, yun, parang being a brotherhood sa Blank Six, tas parang together kami almost all the time, si Kiefer and si Allen. So, we play ball, tapos naisip namin parang, shit, ito nga nakakatawa eh, kasi parang we hang out lang. Tapos when nag-coffee lang kami from malapit lang dito, di ba? Nagpunta ako, bumisita kami. Tapos parang bro, parang solid yung yung rug. Parang pwede tayo mag-custom ng rug and shit. Tapos parang, syempre parang lahat kami, nagulat kami na parang marami kaming common shit. Kasi kami tatlo, we came from same company before. Pero hindi kami super close. Syempre kami lang close ni Keith kasi same brand kami. So tapos, syempre si Alan sa ibang brand siya. So hindi kami super close. Parang nagulat kami parang, bro, sana dapat matagal na tayo nag-meet, matagal na tayo pinag-usapan daw, matagal natin na-start ng ganitong shit. So, yeah, aside from dun sa basketball ng Blank Six, so syempre, we play ball, tapos syempre, aware naman kami sa hype culture and stuff, shoes and everything, basketball, you know, music. Tapos parang tinayop lang namin yun sa SINULABS kasi syempre parang gusto rin namin na parang wala pang gumagawa ng, well, one of the first brands na gumagawa ng was Low Carpet. And I think that was in Malaysia. Tapos parang gulat kami biglang boom and everyone's having yung custom rugs na. Tapos yun nga, locally, kami yung one of the few na nag-start for for custom rugs. So you can check out yung sa Instagram natin. So nakikita mo doon, meron kaming malaking jersey ng Kobe. So naka-anchor talaga siya sa basketball and hype culture, yung ganun. And so ayun, happy kami na nakapag-start kami kasi parang brotherhood in the sense na parang nag-branch out na yung basketball, yung merch, naging parang home merchandise na siya or parang ibang stuff sa Well, before pa nga parang nag-uusap mga parang furnitures pa, pero syempre andyan si Koji and si Unfinished, bro. Sobrang ganda ng Unfinished, by the way. Super fan. And so yun, diba, parang endless yung possibilities, lalo pag magulat ka na parang tatlo pala yung creatives na same wavelength, same paano mag-isip, same culture, same, Kaya hindi ko kinukuha yung sinasabi ni Kiefer na parang brotherhood is because parang wala na, nakakatuwa na parang outside your family, may family ka pa sa labas, parang same, alam mo yun, basketball and shit. So, I'm passing the mic to Alan.
So both for Blank Six and SINULABS really came from collaborative effort. So for example, when Blank Six began, hindi wala pa ako dun. So I kind of got in the middle nung ano na siya. After after last year's Kobe collab, and then when we started hanging out, parang dun na lumabas yung oh shit, like we have the same ideas. So why not put up something wherein we can create a product na ayun, yung parang team effort. So that's doon nagsimula yung rugs. And then what's really beautiful regarding it is the process of creating it. Kasi parang wala kaming idea on how much to sell it or how to price things. As in sobrang haba ng process. You need to take into consideration everything, like from the prod to the materials. But then parang somewhere down the line, sabi na lang namin parang fuck it, parang ano na lang natin. Basta enjoy na lang natin yung ginagawa. And then parang it started out with just a friend na nagpagawa lang ng dalawa for him and this girl kasi meron siyang like own sneaker room, and then after that tuloy-tuloy na yung mga nagpapagawa. Pero for Blank Six, and really collaborative effort. Kumbaga parang si Kiefer yung pinaka head, but then he understands na for the designs and the marketing and stuff, parang na-consider niya rin yung opinions namin ni Bong. So that's why parang masasabi mo talaga na kahit na siya yung parang pinaka center of it, yung ideas tsaka yung creation from the concepts up to the final product, parang may equal share sa lahat. So I hope what I said makes sense. So,
yeah, I mean, it does make sense because from Kiefer to Bong, hindi kayo nagsapawan naman ng ideas eh. Like, iba yung perspective na sinabi ni Kiefer as well as si Bong, ibang angle then on how you guys create for the three of you. And then Alan actually talked about the process inside SINULABS and Blank Six. So that's pretty cool to hear. So I wanna pass it to Sab, no? So Sab's brand is also pretty unique and new to my eyes. I'm not sure kung new sa inyo yun, but it's really new to my eyes. And again, it's another leap forward in creating new platforms and sophisticated products, I guess, which it's gonna create a new white space for creators like Sab. So what's up with you, Sab? Your brand being a mover and shaker of our generation. And also, can you educate us a little bit about what you do? Yeah.
Okay. Ano ba yan? Hirap ng question. Anyway, so I make resin art. Pero mas nag-focus ako on like coasters and trays kasi I'm more into like may function na items. So it started as like, kasi before I have a day job. I work yung 9 to 5 job. And then I was kind of a workaholic. Tapos parang doon ako nag-start to have anxieties. Tapos I consulted a doctor and then, backstory lang to. Kaya nag-start yung BySab PH para mag-share ko lang. Tapos, one thing na gusto ko lang share para daw hindi ka na burn out is that you do something din for yourself na hindi lang puro work. Parang it's important na you look forward into something. So, I discovered the resin and parang it started like a hobby lang na gawa-gawa lang ako ng poster ko, ganyan-ganyan. And then, nakita ng mga tao na parang cool shit yan ganyan. Tapos ngayon, mga friends ko, bumili sila, nag-start doon. And then, wala talaga akong idea into starting like a business. So, parang nangangapa pa talaga ako. And then, nakikita ko sa iba na yung resin art nila, meron silang owns, parang lahat lang, kunwari may flowers, ganyan-ganyan. Eh ako, as a designer, I'm not really, let's put it this way, parang if you know this design style na eclectic, I'm more of like that, na parang maraming style yung pinagsasabay. So I'm not that type of designer na gusto lang ng minimalist, ganyan. So, ayun. Siguro dahil maraming ideas sa mind ko. Tapos, I just can't stick into like one design lang. So, what I did for my brand is, most of it are, commissioned talaga. Kasi, I really want to share, parang I want to inspire people into creating something. Parang, mas maging sa resin community namin, I want to share more kasi. So, I accept mga different kinds of mga ideas from clients and I try it kahit mahirap. Try lang and try. Kasi most of the time, you fail talaga eh. Kasi minsan may mga pinapagawa na yung wala ka talagang idea how to do it. So, trial and error. So, it's important to wag talaga mag-give up into creating something. So, ayun, parang the goal is to really inspire people to create. And then, I want rin kasi yung ideas ng tao na make it into reality. Like, I have a client na who's such a, fan siya ng mga like scary stuff. So, wait, I'm gonna show you guys. So, mahilig siya sa mga ganyan.
Ano yun? Parang babies ba yun?
Yeah, mga drowning babies, ganyan. So, na-enjoy ko kasi yung I get to know yung kahit konti about my clients. Hindi lang yung parang I create and create. More on, kumbaga parang it's kind of a collaboration din kasi. Na parang they get to know me din, tapos I get to know kahit konti about sa kanila na yung interests nila, ganyan. And then, also I want to share kasi yung brand ko, I don't just want na parang I create and then I post, ganyan. It's kind of, parang personal page na nga rin siya. Kasi nga, yung gusto ko talaga people to be inspired and be motivated to create something. Kasi, yun yung na-realize ko ngayon pandemic, parang it's so hard to function na parang nandito lang tayo sa bahay. And then, ayun, siguro, hindi naman inspire people not just to make resin art, but to create something in general. So, yun.
Right. Okay, nice. Uh, Lastly, I mean, I also wanna hear your mindset, Gio, because I believe na unfinished is a new for me na I really believe na ganun din na your unfinished is part of the topic na I was saying na nga na it's actually a new mover and shaker of our generation.
Thank you.
In terms of
I
your
love that brand.
yeah,
Thank you.
I think
I'm a
everyone
fan.
most unfinished, no? I mean, I'm including unfinished as a new mover and shaker of our generation is because your products is really uniquely made and it's really specialized for every item that you guys put out. So yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts, no, on that specific comment?
Well, actually, the one thing that the brand has always struggled with was maintaining momentum, because we do everything so seriously, and we really really take the time to sink our teeth into every single detail that we end up slowing down the momentum of the brand. But it's that's the priority of the brand is always to, is was always to provide experiences through product, and we never really stop the development of designing and making a product until we really find out, and we really bring out the experience that we want to provide. uh, Yeah, so it's always revolving around providing an experience through product. That's what I think real good products are made of, experiences, and it's really all about paying attention to the details, the smallest details. Yeah, that's basically the summary of it.
I mean, the way everything that you said, it really resonates to what we're seeing, like all your products. It really resonates to what you're saying. So yeah, we all agree with what you said.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, just to be a part of this conversation, I've mentioned this over the phone call that we had. To be invited and to participate in a discussion like this with fellow creatives is, it's such an honor for myself, for my brother who is out right now. He can't be here, but we're thrilled. We're thrilled to be hearing these stories, and um, to hear how different brands think. It's thank you for including us.